But good morning, lovely ladies, and I hope you are all ready to do this with me. We are going to do a nice mobility warm-up. I decided I need it, so you might. I've got up trying to sleep on the edge of the bed because Mark's got so many cushions around him. I'm like this. I nearly fell out when the alarm went off. That was bad too, yeah, I know. So between the shock of nearly falling out of the bed and the spider, we're doing well today. Okay, so staying up nice and tall, relax your shoulders back and down, do your imaginary zips up. Always think about your core contraction, and it's no good bracing because we don't want to put any pressure on the pelvic floor, so you zip upwards. Always zip upwards and then pull the belly buttons in, okay? Relax the shoulders back and down, tuck the chin towards the chest. Exhale, look back, tuck the chin towards the chest. Exhale, look back, tuck the chin towards the chest. Exhale, look back, open the mouth and woggle the jaw from side to side. We'll do that a couple more times, please carry on while I check and see if any of the other people actually turn up. No, they're not. Very naughty. Keep tucking the chin towards the chest, exhaling, looking back and wobbling the jaw. Keep tucking the chin towards the chest, exhaling back and wobbling to the jaw. Okay, good girls. Look directly to the front. Do a little dive forward and an open. Not too big, just a little dive forward. Not a massive one because we're literally just starting, yeah? So dive forward, one hand over the other, and then change it to the other one. Keep the feet flat on the floor. Keep the zippy bits done up. And as you bend forward, try and draw your tummy away from your waistband. That's it, good. Just do, and the last one, there we go. Okay, good, now stand up nice and, oh God. Was that a little, oh my God, now I've got a money spider attached to my fringe. What are the odds? Oh my gosh. Arch your arms. Try and keep your hips, knees and toes facing forward. I mean, my hair is rather fluffy this morning. But there you go. Arch your arms, squeeze between your shoulder blades to pull the arm back. Try and keep the hips to the front, and then if that feels good, just take it and open. So we started off only halfway, and then take it and open if you want to. Keep that going for me. Keep that going for me. Nice and smooth. Wonderful. Okay, good. Now put the hands on the tummy on the lower back, do some little tilts rocking forward and back, just to mobilise through the pelvis, loosen up the lower back and hips in case we slept awkwardly, and keep our tummy muscles contracted, not popping out into your hands. Now even if you do this workout tonight, whether you're doing it first thing in the morning with me, or you're doing it tonight, or you're doing it in the middle of the day, all these moves are fantastic and they'll be very beneficial. Put the hands on the hips, circle one way 5 times, but look, I'm not rolling my entire body. Keep your shoulders still and just roll round in the middle. And then back the other way, keeping the feet flat on the floor. Keep those circles going. Good stuff. Then hips. 2 options. Option 1, keep your toe on the floor and circle out 5 times. Yeah? And then circle back in on the same leg. Or option 2, up, open, in and down, change your legs each time. If you're doing your circles on the floor, you keep your toe in contact with the floor and you're just circling out 5 times, circling in 5 times and changing legs. If you're with me doing hip cars, standing hip cars, we've got a bit of balance and stability going on as well as waking up our hips. So it's nice. If we do 1 more each side now, that should be roughly the same amount of time if anyone's doing their circles with their toes on the floor. Yeah? Okay, now rock up onto the balls of the feet and come down. Rock up onto the balls of the feet and come down. Just rock up, keeping your ankles nice and steady, not rolling in or rolling out. And now try something slightly different. Roll onto the sides of the feet and just rock up and back. Try that. Can you do it on the edge? And then roll in and just see if you can go a little bit there. That's harder, isn't it? And then back to normal. Just rock and come back down. All right, good girls. Now do a little run pump on the spot just to get your body warmer and ready to go. We've mobilised it, and let's just sort of warm it up as such. So like a little pulse raiser. All right, nothing too mental. Just keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Yeah, lean forward a little bit more so your core is engaged. Just pummel the arms through. You can do this for just about a minute and then we'll be good to go. Let me just make sure I'm on the timer. Yeah. Okay, keep the feet going, keep pummeling. So say, make sure you're leaning forward so your core muscles are engaged. So you do a nice section of mobility and then a little mini pulse raiser, which is this. Keep it going for me. A few more seconds. Keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving. 10 seconds. Amazing, isn't it? It's so simple. What about you? Can I feel it? I seem to be going back further across my room for some reason. And stop. You good? Right, we're going to go straight in with deadlifts. If you don't feel this morning that you can lift your weights, which obviously I hope you can, but if you feel you can't, because it is first thing in the morning, if you do this later in the day, you've had all day to get your body moving, yeah? You can do good mornings instead. So look, you're either doing good mornings like this without a weight, or you're holding your weight and you're doing your deadlifts. Whatever you want, I don't mind. Are you ready? Music's going on. Classic 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off timer. Boom, we're off. Okay, let's go. So let me either see you holding your weights down here, a nice strong deadlift, sticking out the bum, pulling the shoulder blades back. Yeah, nice and strong. Try to add a clench in the bum cheeks when you stand up. So your legs are almost straight. Almost straight, not locked out, almost. Slightly softened leg. There's a lot of different ways of doing deadlifts, so you can do totally stiff leg ones. The reason I don't do them is that can cause a lot of problems with the lower back and the knees. So I like a semi-stiff leg. Sorry, a bit early for that, isn't it? You get what I mean? And I want a really good clench to your bum cheeks. Now, who's watching me on there? Sam, morning. Okay, that was number one. Good, stop. Right, number two, I'm going to change this very, very slightly. So I need you to have some options. Put your weight down for a minute, because I'm going to do this twice. Now, option one, look, is take the right leg behind you, elevate onto the ball of the foot, and just go down and up. Down and up. That's option one. Yvonne, you can do butt squeezes. That's option one. Option two is to bend your leg, put your leg on the wall, exactly in line with the knee, and come down and up. Did you get that? So you've got two options this morning. So option one is leg behind you, up onto the ball of the foot, down and up. Don't bang your knee like I just did. Option two is foot on the wall, directly in line with the knee. Go down as deep as you can. Now I can't get that deep, yeah? You start off, you won't keep the whole foot flat on, by the way. All right, good girls. Shake it off. Now you're going to do the same thing the other side. So option one, set legs wide, go up onto the ball of the foot on the back, come down deep, and come back up. That's option one. You can hold your weights, but the reason I want you to start without is so you've got options. Option two is bend your leg, put your leg on the wall. When you're bending, the only bit that will stay is the ball of the foot. The whole leg won't, the whole foot won't stay on there. This isn't helping that I've got socks on. Bare feet would be better for me right now. Down and up. Slow. Down and up. How are we doing? So you've got two options. Keep going for me. Shoulder blades back. And if you couldn't do either of those two options, you of course had butt squeezes here. So I guess you had three, didn't you? All good? Feel alright? That should be really challenging. Yeah? Now you need your weights for going into curls. So bicep curls. Let's go. Let's start off with the worst ones. Let's have our wrists up and let's just squeeze up and down. Nice and strong. Now look, I've got my shoulder blades pulled back, my chest high. So, if you've got dumbbells, my hands are wider. They're down the side of my body. Yeah, obviously, if you're using your power weight, you'll be slightly narrower grip, but pull your elbows back to your sides and keep your chest up for me. It's lovely. We'll bring time under tension. So whatever you're using, especially on the downward phase, go a bit slower. Yeah, you good? Zip up your tummy, relax your shoulders, breathe. You good? Yeah, good. Right, we're going to do skull crushers. I'm going to kneel down. If kneeling is not an option for you, you can do it sat on your chair, sat upright. And worst case scenario, you can lay down. Arms up, down, and up. Oh, God. Yeah? So if you couldn't kneel, you could be sitting on the edge of your chair, sitting bolt upright, tummy nice and tight. And if for any reason, I can't think of what, but I'm going to say you couldn't do any of them, you could lay down, oh, and you could do it like so. Yeah. Keep going for me. Keep going. Remember, slow and controlled. Oh. Keep the chin off the chest. Breathe. Zips that up. I was going to say, longest 50 seconds of my life that was. Put the weight down. You good? Right, I'm going to do abs. I'm going to do mountain climber slow. So whether you're standing, hands on the wall, hands on the sofa, or down here with me, let's do a mountain climber slow. Let's go. Just drive. Not a mountain climber twist, just a normal mountain climber. Just drive. Just drive that knee directly up. Oh, feel those core muscles working. So if you're wristing like it could be on the edge of your sofa or your forearms or your straight arms, and you're just driving it. You can even do this standing like so if you had to. Still works your core. You need to get your nose in front of your fingers though, whatever way you're doing it. Yeah, if you haven't, you're just going to put pressure on your shoulders, which I don't like at all. It just takes it away from your core. Because if we're doing this, we're going to really feel it. Keep going nice and strong. Keep going for me. Ooh. Right, stand up. Take my socks off actually. Right, good mornings or deadlifts again. You ready? Good mornings or deadlifts. So if you hold your weight, yeah, remember, shoulder blades back, hinge and pop. If you're not holding your weight this morning, squeeze in between your shoulder blades. Hinge and pop. Hinge. And when I say pop, you're not popping your tummy out, you're popping your bum. Yeah, you're giving it a good squeeze. I just remember what I don't wear these leggings very often. They don't really stay on the bum really quick. I feel like my bum's all hanging out. Ooh, so I'm going to squeeze my bum extra hard because there's no lift in my leggings. Oh. Yeah, so hopefully you're doing your deadlifts. But if you're doing your good mornings, you squeeze between your shoulder blades. You hinge. And remember what I said, no locking the legs out. I don't want them stiff. Right, now we've got option 1, 2 or 3 with a single leg. So single leg, with either butt squeezes, leg behind, up on the ball of the foot, down and up deep, or foot elevated. I'm only using a radiator because I haven't got a bit of wall. I put my foot directly in line with my knee, and I come down and up. Really slow. Oh, that's better. We've now taken my sock off. It's much better. Alright? You don't have to do this version that I'm doing. When I am lunging down now or squatting down, I'm making sure that that knee I can still just about see my toes. Yeah, I don't want it jutting too far in front. God, this is really bad. I can't decide if it's worse on the elevated leg or the holding leg. Both quite bad. As you get into this more, you'll go slower. I want you to really, really feel it. And if you're on the floor with weights, you just have your weights down by the side of you going down and up, yeah? Shake it off, we're about to do the other side. So if you're doing butt squeezes, it's that. If you're just doing elevated foot, it's this. And if you're doing higher elevation, you know what. Foot is in line with the knee, jut it away, and down and up. And that back foot, when I'm bending, it's only the ball of my foot that stays on. It's not my whole foot. And I want it slow. Keep your chest up, keep your shoulders relaxed. Oh God. And just do your best. The slower the better. And if you're really struggling, by all means bring that foot off and come back to here. It's slow, feels a lot easier when you come off. Or worst case, the butt squeezes, whatever you want. Are we okay? Keep going. God, who knew? So hard. All right? Back to biceps. We're going to do hammer curls this time. So if by changing positions means you can change your weight, by all means do. You ready? So hammer curls. Now remember, when you're doing your hammer curls, yeah, if you're holding the power wave, you hold the edges, Lisa, yeah? So make sure, go a bit more in the corners, Lisa. Yeah, good girl, just that's it. Really have that hammer position. Chest is up. Shoulder blades relaxed. And remember, don't you just swing your arms around, that does nothing. When we're doing this, we're doing a multitude. We're working on our bone strength, our muscles, our tendons, our ligaments. We're looking fitter because we're going to have nice toned arms. But you should also be feeling your abdominals. Yeah, whenever I'm doing this, I'm not just waiting to go onto the floor to work my abs. I'm feeling them the whole time. Yeah, there we go. Right, skull crushes. Seated, kneeling, laying. Choose your option. Nice and strong. Nice and controlled. If you are on your knees with me, look, I've got my feet tucked under. Don't have relaxed feet, because it's just, I don't know, you just don't feel your abdominals so much. Slowly down, slowly up. Really extend the arms up straight. So I'm not locking them out, but I'm not far off, to be honest. My zipper area is zipped right up. I'm sweating. You all okay? Yeah? Keep going there for me. Get those elbows right. I don't want your elbows in front of your face. I want them almost like earmuffs. So pull your elbows back a bit more. Come on, we got this. We can do it. Oh, alright? Right, let's take that into that mountain climber. This time we'll do knee, knee, twist, twist, knee, knee, twist, twist. Slow. Remember, you can do it on the wall. You can do your hands elevated on the sofa or forearms. Whatever you need, let's go. So drive, drive, across, across. Drive up, then across. But slow. Slow. When I do fast ones, they're really good. They get you out of puff. Your legs feel like they're going to fall off. I get spaghetti legs. But when I go slow, my core contraction is like full on. I love it. Remember what I said to you. If your wrist just don't like it, do it elevated. Oh. Nose in front of the fingers. Looking along the floor. Really controlled. Oh, sit back, release your shoulders. Okay, back up. You've got your deadlifts. Up you get, deadlifts. Come on, get up. These are holding your weight, hinging. Keep going, sticking your bum right out. Right out, and then squeeze your bum. Squeeze your bum when you stand up. But I'm not thrusting forward. I squeeze my bum and I tighten my abdominals. So like emergency stop, those two areas. If you're not holding the weight, squeeze between your shoulder blades and do your good mornings. Same move. It says my hands hanging down with the weight. I'm just tucked in between my shoulder blades. Really think about my posterior chain. This is particularly helpful if any of you've got like achy backs, a lot of tension around the neck. This is good because it just really reinforces good posture and technique. Ooh. Right, you ready for them single leg things? Yeah, so it's either, remember, either butt squeezes, elevated heel, or leg up the wall or whatever. You ready? Yeah? Come on then, let's see it. If I take my leg up and just put my foot in line with my knee on now. Oh, slow. The deeper you go, the better. Lean forward slightly, don't try and keep your body dead upright. But when I'm leaning forward slightly, my tummy muscles are tight. I'm just really working through. Slow and control. Now obviously you could hold weights, but I think that's quite hard getting your leg in the air and holding weights. So that's just why I've got the body weight. Plus the fat, I think this is really bloody hard. You've got all the options. Keep choosing the one that you can do. And if you're dying, come out and go down an option. Yeah? Shake it off. Get ready for the other side. So what have we got? Yeah? Butt squeezes. Elevated heels. Or leg up the wall. Yeah? Carry on then. So if I step away, take my leg up. It's easier if you're already stepped away actually. Got my knee more or less behind the knee, I think. Foot behind the knee, and off I go. Oh! The slower, the better. Yeah, this is not a fast movement at all. I'm leaning forward slightly, so as I look, go down, I can still see my toes. Oh! A bit deeper, go on, try. Oh, I'm going to wake up this. One more. Oh God. Oh God. The bum cheeks. Right, shake it off. Back to biceps. This time I'm going to do a curl. So I'll start off in a hammer. And then I'll rotate out. You ready? Oh, rotate out. But slow. But slow. You stagger one leg in front of the other. Or have your legs next to each other. Sorry, that's a bit common. Cover each other. Shoulder blades back, chest up. Zippers done up tight. Breathe. Oh, feel the squeeze. Into the bicep. And into the tricep. Lisa, obviously, you're just doing, which one are you gone for? You ain't gonna matter, you can choose which one. It's the only thing, if you don't choose to use the dumbbells with me, you can't do the rotation. I mean, you could if you're holding the handles, but I don't like it. It just feels wrong. Okay, come down. Skull crushes. Seated, kneeling, laying. Your choice. You ready? Toes tucked under, arms up. Oh. Oh. Keep breathing. Nice and controlled. Oh. Now I want you to keep going. Keep going for me. Keep going for me. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. That's just for me to lie in a minute, by the way, in case you thought, well, I haven't got the towel out. I've swept, not vacuumed, because it's too early and I don't like laying if there's any dog hairs already. Right, now, this time, instead of the mountain climbers, come and lay down on your back if you can. If you can't, you've got mountain climbers again. Right, two options. Lift yourself up into a bridge. Look where my hands are. Pull those muscles in tight, pull your ribs in. Option one is walk out, walk in. Other leg, walk out, walk in. Some of you will be like, no, I just can't do it. So your job is to keep here and do a walk in here, but to stay in a bridge. You can even do this with your feet elevated. If you've got a sofa or something, a firm chair, it's not going to slide, you can even put your feet on that if you want. Tummy tight, look, if I'm holding, look where I'm holding. So my waist is pulled in, my ribs are pulled in, my pelvic floor is pulled in. Or, out, in, then the other leg. But keeping your hips high. This is not a fast move. Your job is to hold that bridge. To manage it. Okay. Up you get. Right, we're going to do, I've only got a couple of minutes left, so you can do your deadlifts or your good mornings now. Go. Deadlifts or good mornings. So either deadlifts here, weight, yeah, in my hands. Or good mornings. Squeeze between your shoulder blades, do zip up, hinge. And I want a big clench those bum cheeks when you stand up. Clench those bum cheeks. Clench them. Come on. Oh. Look forward. So whether you're here with me on a good morning or here on a deadlift, you need to look forward. Stick your bum right out. Keep your zip done up. Keep your shoulder blades squeezed together. Really think about your posterior chain from your neck all the way down to your heels. You alright? Right, now, I'm actually going to come down and finish off on our knees. And we're going to do skull crushes into press-ups because that will hit our triceps, which are hard to work, and it will hit our abs. So watch. I'm going to go 1, 2, put it down. 1, 2, come back, toes tucked under. 1, 2. Lisa, if you're doing it with your power wave, remember you've got an even bigger workout because you can keep your hands on the power wave, can't you? And push it out and pull it in, yeah? Remember? Yeah, good girl. So this is where you actually got the better move today. Push it right out, girls. 1. Tummy's really tight. Come on, ladies, no slacking, it's the last blooming move. Zip his gun up. There we go, we're done. Okay. Stay down. Stay down. There we go. Stay where you are. Oh. Sit right back. Stretch out your shoulders. Should feel good. Now, bring one arm back, so one arm is bent, one arm is straight, yes? The straight arm, just point the fingertips in front of the bent arm and lean back. And you've got an angled child's pose, so you should feel it down the straight arm, into the shoulder, into your side. Bum down. Then change the bent arm, straighten the other arm, but reach in front of the fingertips and sit back. Feel that amazing stretch down the side of the body. Keep your abdominals tight, of course. Come up onto all fours if you can. I want you to do a hump and hollow or a cat-cow. Curve up. Exhale, stick out your bum. Ooh, and then stick out your bum a bit further so you get more stretch. Yeah, Yvonne, stay in it. I haven't gone again. The reason I want you to do that is, girls, if you stick it out a bit more and look up through your eyebrows, you will feel a good stretch. Then curve up again and really stretch high. Higher, 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 higher. Pull your belly button through your back up to the ceiling. And then stick it out again and really stick out your bum further than you thought you could and look up through your eyebrows further than you could. And then just come into neutral. Right, I'm going to go into runner's lunge here. Those of you who don't want to do runner's lunge need to stand up and do the front of your thigh. Go now. And those of you who are with me, huge step forward. Let's go into our runner's lunge and put our hands up here. Now, if you can relax your back foot, that would be better. I don't like it. I'm really funny. When I've got bare feet, there's certain things on my feet I don't like. Like, I cannot do a stacked plank in bare feet. I don't like how it feels on the side of my foot. But saying that, I wouldn't even wear thong flip-flops until I was about 25. So I've obviously got a funny thing about what it feels like on my feet. The thought of wearing them used to make me like puke. Honestly, weird, isn't it? Probably shouldn't tell you these. You probably all think I'm weird enough as it is. But so yeah, so I think I can relax. Yeah, no, I really don't like that. It feels really weird. Okay, if you're ready to go more, put your hands down on the floor on the inside of your legs and just push your hips forward more. You'll know if you've got this. You will feel a bit under that front leg, but it's mainly for the hip flexion down the back. Here, that leg, the thigh at the back. And then if you'd like to, you can extend your back leg out, push your heel away, push your hip bone down. And everyone that's on Zoom this morning, good girls, so this isn't really for you, but those of you who watch this later, if you said you were coming to the 7:15 and you didn't turn up, and there was only 4, which there is, I'm not going to keep putting that option up if you don't turn up. I know that sounds a little bit horrible, but it's not fair on the ones that want to do the class at the normal time. This one you had more, but not if there's only 4 of you. Put your back knee down, twist away. Now bring the hand down either side of the front leg and lean back. Pull the shoulder blades back, feel a lovely stretch up the back of your thigh. Stick out your bum a little bit. Now look, I'm on my fingertips, so I'm not particularly feeling flexible this morning. So I'd hope that as I get into this stretch, I take a big breath in, exhale. I might get a bit lower, I might be able to come down onto my knuckles, or I might even be able to get my hands flat. That's how you know that your stretch is developing. But if you go boom straight in, it's too tight, no, it'll just feel awful. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Change legs out, take it in front and watch. I push all the way forward. Oh, now see I can relax that foot. That's weird, isn't it? So I've got my arms up on my thigh. I'm trying to get the leg that's at the back. I should be feeling my stretch down my hip flexor in the front of the thigh. Keep breathing. And then as you get into it, take a big breath in. And if you're able, bring your hands down. But obviously if you need to do the standing one or laying on your side or whatever, that's fine for the front of your thigh. Whatever you need. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. And if you can, tuck the back toe under, extend the back leg. You don't have to, that's quite intense. Push the hips down. And whether the knee is on the floor or the leg is straight, let's see if we can add a little rotation. Again, don't worry if you can't, it doesn't matter, it's not essential. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back knee down, hands either side of the front leg, just straighten out a bit. You'll see my leg is still quite bent, but God, I've got a good stretch at the back of my thigh. Don't let the knee roll in, stick the body right out. Imagine you're trying to balance a football on your bum. I've started up on my fingers, don't like tripod hands really, it's not very good for the joints, so either go onto your knuckles, or with each breath, if you feel you can even come down to flat hands. Look forward, lengthen your spine, drop your shoulders. Keep breathing, feel that amazing stretch. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Release. Take legs behind you. As long as you feel okay, you don't feel sick or dizzy, down dog. Big breath in, exhale, push back. Pummel through the heels. Looking forward though, lengthen through my spine. Then leaving both heels down. Oh, that feels good. Then we walk our hands back towards our feet. If we're okay, we hang. We do a little twist. We relax our head and we roll up slowly to come up to standing. And then we roll our shoulders back and down. Oh, roll our shoulders back and down. So. Oh, Sam, you're all right. I hadn't counted you, darling. You're fine. Thank you, though. Right, so Zoom crew, come and unmute yourselves. And my little Facebookers, I'll see you soon. Let me know how you got on.